Do you remember playing red light, green light as a kid? Okay, maybe not that version. The way it works is one person, the judge, calls out either green light, which means you can move, or red light, which means you have to stop. If you're caught moving during the red light, you're out. And the first person to tag the judge wins. My kids really enjoy this game, but there's one problem. It's kind of subjective what counts as too much motion with a human judge. Clearly, it would be more fair to use a camera. There's gotta be a kid's toy for this out there, right? But I was surprised to see nothing close to it at all. So I'm making it myself. And to truly test it, I'm going to invite fellow YouTubers for a competition to the death. I mean, for a prize. Here's the idea. I'll need a camera for the detection, some lights and a speaker so you know when the color changes, and a button to start the game or change the mode. To know when you win, I thought it would be fun to make it more like a heist theme, where you have to steal a gem, and when it's removed, that'll trigger the victory. All of this can be controlled by a Raspberry Pi. To simplify the design, I replaced the 3 separate lights with just a ring of RGB LEDs because it's less components and it allows me to display more than 3 colors. I was also trying to figure out how I would detect the gem being stolen. Maybe it sits on a button or a load cell, but I found a much simpler solution by just using a reed switch. These are tiny little switches triggered by a nearby magnet. I can have a little tilting platform with a magnet and a counterweight on the other end, so when you remove the gem, it tilts away from the magnet, breaking the circuit. Here's the design I came up with. I intentionally designed it so it could be printed and assembled in just a few pieces with no supports. There's a lot of components I'm gonna have to cram in here, so it's gonna be a tight fit. The first thing I wanted to do was make the LED ring. Instead of printing a PCB, I really wanted to try free-form soldering. It's a technique using rigid wires as the supports, and it looks so satisfying. I love the aesthetics. Unfortunately, my plan of connecting all the LEDs in parallel was apparently very wrong. I guess small differences in the LEDs caused them to burn out. Instead, each LED needs its own current limiting resistor. And I have to do that for red, green, and blue. So it took way longer than I was expecting. I made a big assembly line, and eventually I had them all done. Now I just have to solder them all together in parallel. It wasn't quite as satisfying as I was hoping, but I think it still looks pretty cool. Next, I added the camera, the speaker, and glued in the tilting arm and the reed switch. And that completes the front cover. Before I put more of it together, I made sure to test everything and start programming while I can still access the screen and all the ports. But after I set up SSH, I was able to do everything over Wi-Fi, and I felt confident enough to start closing it up. So onto the case then. I added a fan for cooling, the start button, the Raspberry Pi, audio amplifier, a breadboard for the LED driver, and connected everything together. It just barely fit, but I guess that was by design. As for the software, it's pretty simple. I capture a video from the camera and take the absolute difference between each consecutive frame, giving me this motion map. Then I threshold so I only look at pixels with more than a minimum amount of motion, and take the sum for the total amount of motion in the frame. One problem with this is that when you're close to the camera, the same amount of motion triggers way more pixels than when you're far away. The way I fixed this was to just make the motion limit dynamic, where it starts very sensitive but allows more and more motion over time as you get closer. I also added a 2-player competitive mode. I just split the camera image down the middle, and whichever side goes past the motion limit gets eliminated. Now it's time for some real competition. So I invited some YouTuber friends over to compete for a mystery prize.
Whoa, okay.
It reminds me of, what was it? Like a jukebox. Like the shape look is like from the 1950s jukebox.
Oh, this is 3D printed, I can tell.
Dang.
Ooh, wait, this is like a lever?
It's like so miniature. I'm
Wait,
surprised.
what happens? Something goes on here, I bet, like a marble or something.
It's crazy. All of Squid Game, it's in here. It's like...
Yeah, so this is like a heist theme. So there's a diamond you have to steal. So the diamond goes on here, and when you grab the diamond, it lifts up and it knows that you've taken it.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
I see.
In the first bracket, we've got Polymars and Sondering Emily. And in the second bracket, we've got the H-Twins, Carrie KH, and BFDI creator Michael Huang. Why do you think you're gonna win?
I think Emily is going to just go way too fast, and I'm gonna be slow and steady, like the tortoise and the hare that you may have heard of.
Why do you think you're gonna win?
I beat Jacob in everything in life, so what's another win?
Wow, I didn't know this was personal. Okay.
Ready, set, go.
How did you survive that?
Okay, good job.
And with that, Emily advances to the semifinals.
Well, I think Michael's gonna win because I'm a very supportive brother, and I feel like we have to support our brothers.
I have to agree with Carrie because I support his opinion. And I also think that this house is a work of masterful game design because that mat, now that I've seen it slip, I know that it is there to prevent the advantage of running. It's there to
It's
make
like
it
an
a fair
intentional
game.
obstacle, you know? It's sort of like in Mario Kart when there's like a mud puddle. It's like it's there to kind of serve a purpose.
Ready, set, go.
You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a new sound effect.
I think Michael's gonna win everything. I don't even beat Michael in this
Well, yeah,
tournament.
Now is the winners.
Michael advances to the semifinals.
Ready, set, go.
No.
Right player.
Oh, she win the gem now.
I never even got the gem once.
Oh,
It's
that's
all
good.
my wins.
That's true. It's kind of like, well, I mean, a win is a win.
Yeah, I was slow and steady.
I should have taken my own advice before.
I know.
And Emily takes home the championship.
All right, here's your prize.
Yay! Oh my god, do you 3D print this?
Yeah.
Wait, I actually love this. This is gonna go with my other awards.
Oh, that's great.
This one will be the most prestigious though, of course.
Yeah.
Oh my
I love it.
God.
Light.
It's no Mr. Beast game, but close enough. I'm super happy with how fun everything turned out. If you want to make your own, everything is open source, the 3D models and the software. Thanks for watching.